Hello there, and welcome back. Last time we started our business. Oh, my game's lagging. Sorry about this. Yeah. We started. Ugh, biting my tongue here. We started our business in Italy, and we're going to continue on that same business. We took Genoa, and we're going to continue here with Pavia. We're going to do with a duchy conquest for Piedmont, which is 2 counties here. We could do a duchy quest for Pavia and work. Can I do a county conquest for? Yeah, I can't do a county conquest. I'm gonna have to, use a wasteful CB. So we're just gonna do the duchy one for Piedmont. And after we've done that, we can continue with, the rest of Italy. The goal for this one is dismantle the papacy. And then if we have the troops, we might end up messing with the busies a bit. We'll have to see. But for now, Piedmont is the target. I have money to fight the war with, so we should be fine. And let's take the red one. We have no use for a point up there anymore. And honestly, with the amount of troops that they are expecting to field, it should be fine to just raise the local army. Which shouldn't be too big. It should be most of the Italian men that we have available. And my chancellor has been improving the opinion of this guy, who loves me, really loves me a lot. Let's just put it that way. I wish I could check how much he liked his wife, but I can't do that. Standing still, we will hunt down their army with this army, and after we've done that, we shall start doing some other stuff. My High Queen has died of old age, I would assume. Nope, deceased. Died from her wounds. She's a drunk flagellant. That explains the, death part, especially since she does not have any health perks. That also requires us to find a new wife with good traits, as tradition dictates. And let's see here. It looks like we have too many, good choices. We're gonna live for quite a while longer if we, get the perks, probably another 15 years-ish. But even so, I think the best choice here is this lady. We can get Fecund into the family, that would be nice, because, well, it would make us have a lot more children, let's just put it that way. She accepted my hand in marriage. She is to correct everything, so we don't need to worry about that. And we will absolutely destroy them. We will win decisively. That's what they assume. So we'll see how this goes, but we're currently having trouble actually catching up with them. I'm being outplayed here. Let's go with ferocity. It usually works. Gain some piety, gain some learning lifestyle. And everyone loves us for it. IW are, money, so I'm gonna have you as de-stress for death of my wife. Kill 2 random people in Italy. We don't care about our wife's death anymore. My spy master has been lying. Fervor decrease. And as you see, lost level of devotion. How are we looking in terms of, that's the wrong one. Fervor? We're on 80.5%. I feel like we've had that event quite a lot, which could be problematic in the future. Being raided, I assume this is, yeah, over here. Although that doesn't really, make much sense. You keep on asking this, and you've asked it like 100 times. We love ferocity here. I think that's the 3rd time you've asked in like a year. At least that's what it feels like. I could probably also get some more siege units going. But for now, I'm gonna aim at saving up a little bit of money, so that we can actually hire another siege onagers. I need 300 to get it to maximum. This size 5. So we definitely want to, save up 300 first, and then we'll just pop them out. But we should have a little bit more money than that, so let's go for 450. We're also making a decent amount of money here. We don't really have anything we can upgrade. We can upgrade the gates in Dover with extra money. I believe Berkhamsted was basically undeveloped. Yeah, it was. So if we want, we could do some work there. We have 53% war score from the siege, as you can see here. 50% from battles. So we can ransom the countess for money. Then we can end this war. There we are. Now you guys can stand down. I am going to have a new count take over this area, and he will be one of my sons. You inheriting anything? You're the heir to the Kingdom of Denmark, so you are not inheriting anything. Let's be perfectly clear there. Because Denmark will remain in my realm. Is this the same guy? I think so. No, this is a different one. Should be good. Yep, you are betrothed until to someone who doesn't have anything right now. So let's have you take care of this. And you're gonna become, you know, the ruler of Piedmont down the line. But for now, we're gonna keep it as is. Let us continue this. A little bit uncertain what I want to do. I have a truce with Burchard here. Italy is still, you know, fairly fractured. Could do this, but I could also, you know, murder him. 5% chance. I think we'll just wait for the truce. How we're looking? How long would the truce with this guy take? Let's see. The symbol is that 4 years. Honestly, I kind of want to murder him, and we should raise the runestone, even though, you know, I'm saving up for money, because the achievement. And again, it's a conquest runestone, so it doesn't matter where we put it. Well, maybe I should have put it in. I should put it here, but we're almost there anyways. You can see we have a. Yeah, he does not like me because we're at peace. Sorry, this one, Hertfordshire, so it doesn't matter. Locals pacified. We have -20 here because class tensions. That's fine. Again, I think it's time that we just start spreading out, conquering lands that Umayyads say are going to be a, you know, definite target. We could invade them if we wish. But honestly, invading Aquitaine here would probably be for the best. It's a huge, you know, country. No, I was sorry. I'm speaking before I'm thinking again. I'm going to save that invasion for the Byzantines. But for now, not for now, we're going to have to try and wait until they, you know, weaken themselves a little bit. So with that said, I guess we should start, you know, messing about with, for instance, Brittany here. No allies, no anything. We can take the Duchy of Brittany right away. That is a kingdom title. We can just hand it over to one of our vassals and then release him later. So we're going to start working here in Europe. We're going to get Frisia, Brittany, basically as a start. Again, I'm tempted to keep Sardinia, but we are going to release most likely Romagna, Italy, etc. But again, a lot of this will require me to get the contracts needed to Shadow Realms. So we will work on that, and we'll see how it pans out. Now, with that said, Africa here is also rather, you know, shattered, if you will. And in theory, it's pretty easy to make kingdoms down here, I would assume. Because they don't require a lot of counties. Like, most of these kingdoms are... I would assume this is a maybe 2-3 duchy kingdom. This is one other 1-2-3 duchy kingdom. 2-3 duchies, 2-3 duchy, 2-3 duchies. 1 duchy maybe? Oh, it's a 3-1. As you can see, the entirety of Africa, 1, 2, 3, 4, is way less than anywhere else. So in theory, we could go for, you know, creating kingdoms down here and have my family, you know, have fun in Africa for a while. So that is probably not the best strategy, all things considered. But again, it's just because there's so many kingdom tiles, and, you know, we want kingdom tiles independent for renown, which would help us quite a bit. The only concern here would be that someone else would become, you know, have a maximum military strength higher than myself. That could be problematic, but I don't think that's something I need to particularly concern myself with right now. Almost all of the isles here have been turned Ossetru, which is good. But yeah, I think we will start here with Brittany. We will declare a war for the Duchy of Brittany, and I'll just start working on Europe. It's a bit earlier than planned, but we can start working on, you know, West Francia, Aquitaine, Lotharingia, Provence, basically the other areas while we wait for the truces to run out. And with that in mind, I'm going to also go ahead and do a conquer county on this guy, since he only has the 1 county. That should work out just fine. We'll raise our troops here in Middlesex, I believe. There it is. Didn't see that at first. Local army here again should be fine because most of my army is stationed here. So as you can see, 6,300 men, and we shall sail to the neighborhood of our enemy, and we are now healthy, which is actually important to us. This should brought us up to fine again. Yep. And once we get the next one, we might even feel great. Count Raoul has joined the fight on the enemy side. That should not be a problem. My niece has been taken prisoner. She's actually Catholic Anglo-Saxon. That's interesting. I love the fact that you guys have done 99% of the work here. Well, not 99%, but you get what I'm saying here. I can basically siege this for free after killing them. That is very nice. And if I'm lucky to capture, we were not. Had a couple of Genius Amazonian. Genius Amazonian Giant. So health is a minor penalty. But it's still, pretty decent stat to have. So I'm gonna mark this guy. And this one. We'll see if we can make, get the beautiful trait in there too. That would be perfect. Now, since we've sieged this one for, again, free, I'm gonna split my siege stack into 2. And we're gonna siege these 2 independently. Now, Winchester here, I don't know if they're fighting. Duke Arnold of Brittany and Breton claim on the Kingdom of West Francia. Okay, this could be bad, but it could also be very funny. If they win before I do, this could cause me some, how should I put this? Some slight concern, maybe? Let's see, my son and my granddaughter. Would that be a bad idea? Probably. So let's just do this. I still have yet to see an inbred kid, so guess our perks do work. Okay, we will ransom. Realize we even had someone. It's a calling. It's concerning, but it should be fine. Yeah, I am slightly concerned about this. First Army of Winchester. Hessian conquest of the county of Rowan. So they're attacking for 1 county? Okay. You are going for the Breton claim on the Kingdom of West Francia. Honestly, I kind of hope you win. Solely because it would destabilize West Francia quite a bit. And if I can take a chunk of West Francia too, now, before we end this, would actually be even better. Us and forced demands. Let's find a family member to hand this over to. My grandson. You have a bunch of claims, which could be troublesome, but I think it's fine. We'll give you that. Again, it's kind of risky to hand out titles in family like this because, in theory, they could, inherit each other, if it makes sense. Kind of, choosing my words poorly here, but I'm pretty sure you'll get what I'm saying. I don't care about King Odd anymore because he is... How do I remove him? There we go. Freya comes of age. A comfort eater? She's a 16-year-old who got stressed to the point that she became a comfort eater. That's, interesting. Let's just put it like that. Beautiful and intelligent. Can we, find someone who matches that? This is the closest match we'll get. That rate might get intensified. And again, they might end up with good traits again. I will also get 1 year before I die, so that's why I'm not, concerned right now. And once I, get the note that I'm gonna die, I'm gonna, start using claims and things like that to get what I need. Right now, we're just checking that they're all on forced petition. Other than that, we are... Oh, in Ingrid, ruler of Wiz. Okay, so she's the spouse of the King of Denmark. That's fine. Cuneo, we will use our hook, it's fine. Again, it's fine to use our hook to make sure, because they'll probably become dukes in the future. And when the siege ever ends, all armies should have, you know, a leader. Kind of a pain not to have one. And I should look at getting one more county. I forgot that I was supposed to get myself a claim, so once you're done in 7 months, remind me, okay? Counting on you. I no longer have an alliance with this man because he lost his everything. Okay. Prince Kolbjorn's. Get a week of favor. I just want to have him up there. Let's see. What are you actually lord of? The Northern Isles. I guess I can do this. I do not want to help these guys. Oh, we're enemies now. What happened? Can we kill them? Possibly, you know, capture someone? That would be nice. We wounded someone, and we took our foe, Countess Beatrice. Huh? Did I inherit a war? Looks like I inherited a war somehow. Okay. 50 or enforced demands. What is this war for? Oh, okay. So this is a war against me because they, if you remember, the Wessex were fighting West Francia for a province. They took said province or county, and then, since I am now the liege, the war gets pushed to me. So this is actually pretty good. I like what they've done here. 252. That's more than 50. Less than 4 demands. That worked out really well. And with that, I'm actually now going to go ahead and make another set of onagers. It will just be very nice in future with the help of sieging. And we'll also probably switch out some of our cheaper units with, you know, stronger units down the line. Why are you not sieging this? Okay, you don't want to siege it? Then go fight. That was a bit weird. Campion has approached me claiming has discovered the continued legitimacy of my lineage is at risk until I take action. He's offered to provide me with everything he knows, including names and evidence, in exchange for details of another secret. Honestly, him learning about this guy's lover's secrets is just fine. Becomes clear my Are you my great-granddaughter? What? She was born out of wedlock. Okay. I don't get it. I feel betrayed. I'm confused at what happened there. There we go. We now have to end this war, and you are sadly going to be sacrificed for the good of my realm. Gonna enforce demands. Yeah. We get everything? I think we did, so... Now my problem is, I don't want this son to have this land, so I'm gonna have to hand this over to someone else. We might also struggle with rebellions as a result, which is, you know, not too surprising. I have a lot of sons who are, you know, heirs to everything. Father is a duke, but I think that will be fine. Father is a duke, you shall become a king. That sort of thing. Should be okay. There we are. He should create the duchy and in turn the kingdom on its own, I'm pretty sure. And right now, I'm wondering what I want to do with you. You don't have a lot of troops, you don't have a lot of allies. Do Valois or Flanders? Flanders sounds nice, honestly. It's a big duchy. That will connect most of my lands, and then we can start messing around with Frisia at the same time. So I think we'll take Flanders first, and then we can, go after the counts. How are you looking? How many, buddies do you have? You do not have too many buddies, and honestly, we changed the objective to the Duchy of Frisia, 3 versus 2, easy choice. And again, I'm doing the Prestige one because I simply do not want to, I shouldn't have done that, I was just curious. I'm doing the Prestige one because we don't want, the rest of Europe to get involved. Once we've shouted the Pope, we can start doing that. Because by then, it won't matter. But we will do a dual war here, we'll split our troops in 2. And we will raise the local army. It'll take a week. And then we will find Frisia first. The reason why I decided to fight Frisia first is very simple. I'm hoping on taking down their... You're already at war with someone else. Okay. I was concerned there for a second. The reason why we take down Frisia first is because it's smaller. It should go quicker. And honestly, considering that it's like 7 days to raise troops, I should be fine with just declaring the wars individually. Yeah, this might have been me doing it bad. That makes sense. We have Nop. It's a cadet branch. Differences in fates, they will pray to the gods, you know that. We do not show mercy. You can fabricate a claim on Bedford. Because I want Bedford. Straight up. Won a couple of battles. Siege of Utrecht, we already won the siege, that's pretty quick. Let's see here. How much are you worth? You're worth 5. You're worth 50 in terms of, ransoming potential. That's fine. How are we looking here? The Cisalpine Catholic populace. Really need to have my guy keep on. I really should focus on having one set of troops. Sorry, one count for each county, just so that they will help with conversions quicker. That makes sense. See, we have captured Prince Bishop. Do you have money, Prince Bishop? Of course you do. You're a priest. You guys can now set a course for this area. I wish that, like, if I press one of these, it would choose that one instead of both. It's probably a hotkey for that I have, not realized it's there. So, it's probably my own fault. We got no money, we will impose demands. Now, here's the big question here. You are East Anglia. Which means that I need to modify your contract. You do already have the force petition. That is actually good. Because that will allow me to just grant the... Okay. Apparently you do not agree with me, so that's fine. Let's revoke these titles, because, they are my titles. Let's keep our siege. Oh, this is a super siege tank. That explains why it went fast. Rally the troops. Yeah, 3 a day. It's pretty quick. 2.7 a day, honestly. Once my man-at-arms reaches full strength, it'll go even quicker. That's fine. King Ogier of East Frisia, the King of Frisia. You decided to join a rebellion war. Should I just go in there and execute him? I feel like that is a good move at this point. All of body, there we are. How are we feeling now? Still feeling fine, but we're now 71, so... We'll still live fairly long, I assume. There we are. Once they actually start making decent amounts of money and I got some opinion, boosts, then we can start making some harsher contracts. But now though, I'm fine with, you know, the contracts being as they are. Still need to, you know, get more onagers. They're not actually reinforcing because they're currently sieging. Which, you know, makes sense. We have no enemy troops in our borders, which is good too. How are we doing on development? It's at 16. Once it gets to 20, that's when we'll switch over to, you know, somewhere else. Slowing down quite aggressively. However, for now, we will, as I said, continue sieging. Honestly, you can go and siege their capital. We're gonna steal this siege from... Who are you at war with now? On hold. You are... Ugh, we shouldn't do this. I'm gonna allow them to do that siege solely because it's a vassal and they're taking, you know, enemy land. They're a vassal of a vassal if you want. My son is about to leave court. No reason to stay. Guess I'm gonna give him some, you know, land in West Francia once this war is over. Should be over any second now. There we are. You now move and help out in Guinness, since you are going by boat. You, on the other hand, we are going to enforce demands on, but before I do that, do we have prisoners? We do. With 10. Favor, you know how favors work. Favors are dead. Money is money, favors is death. That's how it works here. We're gonna get farms and fields and then pastoral lands on this land. There we are. We got our money. We will enforce demands. Imprison her. Revoke the titles. There we are. Ransom for 10. There we are. I should actually just execute her. You are my vassal. How do you feel about getting your land revoked? 69%. Very nice. He agreed. Good. Now, I had a son, I believe, who decided to, you know, leave court. Let's see. Who was it again? It's you. You didn't like it here? Well, if you decide to travel, that's your choice. I won't keep you here against your will. Again, since this guy has, you know, demands that in his contract to say that the realm shall split upon his death, and he's starting to get old, he is feeling fine though. I am going to grant him the land that we take in Frisia, just so that it's split between, you know, his children. Yeah, and he is of my dynasty, he's in England, Norwich, so he is a Deception, Dread, and Pleasure. He is of the England dynasty, so it's fine to hand him the land. I do have too many held duchies though, so Petty Kingdom of Frisia. If I hand that to him, will it still shatter? That's the big question. I think it still will. Let's see, the firstborn here, one duchy, and the second duchy. Yep. Why are you the heir of Jokkmokk? Okay, I guess she... Honestly, I don't know what is going on there. But we're going to end it here. We have started working on, you know, Europe proper. There's going to be a lot of war in the future. Going to, you know, go back to Italy once the truces end. And honestly, it's going to be, again, quite a lot of warfare. Thank you for watching, and I do hope that you have enjoyed.